Hi and welcome. With this short video, I will illustrate how I spent my budget, which I consider low, throughout the Camino de Santiago's French Way pilgrimage. I made this trip from the 25th of January to the 4th of March of 2016. I have checked for pricing changes as of February 2018, and things haven't changed that much, if at all. I've included links in the description area below for up-to-date information on lodging or albergue pricing throughout the Camino. I'll start off with the total amount of money I had at my disposal for each currency I used. I've included the price of my airfare and connecting flight expenses just in case anyone is interested. So my round-trip ticket from Toronto to Madrid was $734.49 Canadian. For the flight connection in London, I had £50 for food and for transportation from one airport to the other. For my return flight connection in New York, I had $23 US. And for the Camino journey, I had 960 euros to spend. I came up with these figures by doing some online research, and I'm grateful for all those people who shared this info. I also brought along my debit card for any unexpected event, although I never had the need to use it. So the first night I got to Madrid, I stayed in a hostel where I had previously made reservations. The price was 10 euros the night. The next day, I got on a bus to Pamplona. There, I stayed at a private albergue for 12 euros the night. The following day, I took a bus from Pamplona to Roncesvalles. There, I transferred to a minivan type of taxi with other folks also doing the Camino. Our next destination was just across the border to the nearby French town of Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, which is the starting point of the Camino Frances or French Way. Before going to the 28-day detailed section of the Camino expenses, I want to quickly display how much I paid for some items in a popular supermarket chain store and the difference in prices as of February 2018. After doing some research, I found that prices haven't changed that much since 2016. So starting with the first item on the receipt, I paid for a pack of 5 apples, €1.40. I couldn't find the same pack on their online website, but I did find a 6-pack for €2.49. The second item is the 5 cents they charge for a plastic bag. The next item is a 6-pack of store brand eggs, which didn't change price. The peanut butter increased 45 cents. I didn't see the same brand of whole wheat breadsticks, but found a similar product for a lesser price. The dark chocolate bar price stayed the same. The website didn't show the mini-sized shampoo and body spray, but I'm guessing you can still find them in the €1 section of the store. The water bottle wasn't listed either, but you can get a larger size for just 25 cents. The beer, on the other hand, had gone down 2 cents. And finally, the 6-pack store brand tuna went up slightly 20 cents. So now I'll briefly go through the 28 days of the Camino journey and my expenses. Just pause anytime if you want to take a detailed look at the list. I compared the albergue prices with the updated December 2017 list and noticed it's generally the same. Keep in mind that some albergues are donation-based payment, and it's up to you on how much you want to contribute. I also found that some private albergues increased their fee up to €3, but like I said, please check the links in the description below for current rates. The food expenses varied depending on whether I bought food for preparing it myself, cooking as a group, or eating out. I had to make transportation expenses on some stages of the Camino due to leg and feet pain incurred by not having proper footwear. Other expenses I made were on shoes, an SD memory card for my camera, and first aid supplies for my feet, among other things. So the total albergue cost was €216.50. The food total came up to €262.29. Transportation was €72.05, and other expenses €88.50, for a total of €639.34 for those 28 days. After that, I had 10 more days left to go. So I decided to make a bus trip to Fisterra with a new group of friends I made along the Camino. And after returning back to Santiago, I still had enough time to make a 3-day walk to another coastal town overlooking the Atlantic Ocean called Nucia. I then headed back to Madrid by bus and still had extra days for some sightseeing. For these 10 days, I had €250 at my disposal. So this was my experience on doing El Camino de Santiago on a budget. I do recommend checking out the internet. There's tons of useful information out there for preparing for the trip. And if you do go on this adventure, I bid you buen camino.